So now we have all the months randomly stamped all over our white piece of paper. Next we're going to put the numbers in. Any number you like for any of the months, it's entirely up to you. You can either use the solid or the outline numbers. I'm going to use the outline numbers. Fill as many as you like, and if you've got some special dates to you or the person you're sending it to, you can put their date of birth in as well. So now we need our grey board. I've already put the high tack tape on it, so I need to make sure that I turn it over and not upside down, like so. Take off the red backing, and we're going to do this one exactly the same as we did the back cover. So we've got the top, turn it over, place it centrally on the white piece of paper. If you're using any other ink than Memento, make sure it's dry properly before you actually do this. You don't want to smudge all your work. So turn it back and fold over them sides. Now we're going to put the holes in the front, so we need our January pocket. And lay it on the top there. We need the side with the holes in, nice and flat up to the edge. You can leave it overhanging just a little bit at the side and at the bottom if you like, or you can put it flush to the bottom, it's entirely up to you, but it does hang over a little bit on the right hand side. So we're going to do our circle and then use our crocodile use my poker tool to get that out so I can see where my next one needs to be. Poker tool again. And then we need our back piece on the inside. So we've got both insides together. Line them up and again mark off where the holes go with your pencil. So then we need all our pockets, and you need your 2 treasury tags, and these measure 1 inch. So we need to back cover, feed from the back and pull it up. And then with all your pockets in month order, we need to feed those on. Pull it through. And then front cover. And then when we open the organiser up, we can insert our tags. Like so. So that's our organiser. Now this is one I've finished with all the tags in and all the pockets, and then all the tags. Like I said, you can use all sorts of different odds and ends of card. You just need your main white bits, and you can decorate this however you like. Before you actually make your pockets up, you can decorate each of them. So I'll show you plain back. I'll show you the one I decorated. So on this one I did front and back plain, and then I did a separate piece for the front. I've stamped it in grey and then matte and layered it. On the back I've done exactly the same. Before I put this topper on, I actually put a piece of ribbon using double-sided tape just in the centre bit, and then put my backing over the top of it. Brought it round the front, and that's how we tie it all together. And then on the inside I made a little inner pocket, and instead of using the hole punch, I used the staples. Just stapled each and every one of them on. Put a note section, and that's from the Grand Word Perfect 2. So throughout the year I've used all our Project Club stamps. So this is the one we had for January. I'll put on the blog all the names and things like that, so if you want any of them you'll be able to find them instantly. And then in each of the tags I've actually put a faded out image of the stamp we used. It's a complimentary stamp, it complements the Project Club for that particular month. I've used lots of different corners. I've got a 4-in-1 corner punch and embosser from Fiskars, so I used that. I used an inverted corner rounder. There's lots of different ones you can use, whatever you've got really, it's up to you. So that was January. February, I have the little rabbit and the gardening one, and if you notice I've actually put them over to one side, I've put them left-handed. By doing them faded out, it means you can still write over the top of them and see what dates and everything you've kept. I've just used watercolour pencils. I haven't actually used the water, just the pencils. Just a light wash over each of them. That's using the inverted corner rounder. This is a nice one. I'll just show you how to do that one. This is off the Christmas set. I used different colour ink, so again Memento, it's up to you. I used the star with a little flourish first. Actually, it doesn't really matter what you do first, it's entirely up to you. So using my black, stamp that one, and then next I use the solid star and a different colour ink, plenty of ink on, and the stars are actually all the same size, so by, let's see if I can do this without getting my head in the way, you can layer them up and colour them in straight away using whatever colour you want. You can also ink up let's use that one again as well. And then we're going to use the flourish on top. Put it on top of there, can you see it better? That's it, on top of the star, so giving that little kiss technique. And then when we add the stamp, can you see that? So that's a nice way of using some of your solid and some of your outline stamps, which of course means that you can use your numbers from this month's Project Club in exactly the same way. So if I another piece of scrap, use number 6 solid and number 6 outline. So I'm going to use number 6 outline first. It doesn't matter, it's entirely up to you whichever way around you want to do it. Just be careful about any little ink residue on your Stampin' Stash. So there's the number 6, and then we're going to use the number 6 solid and then go straight over the top. So we've got a perfect size, colour. You can change your colour, use whatever ink. And then if you want to use your VersaFine, you can put your VersaFine over the solid stamp, then add a little bit of clear embossing powder. Then you have a nice shiny number. Okay, you can do exactly the same with these as well. Just use a little bit of Versamark and embossing powder. So that's those. And then the rows from this December. Finishing off again with some more notes. That technique there, using the solid and the outline stamps, is exactly what I did on the front there. And I double stamped the happy birthday and the best wishes. The best wishes we can't see properly because it's in pale blue, but the happy birthday I've done in orange and grey, so it just gives it a little bit of a shadow. So then I thought, well, if you're going to do sideways, why not do long ones as well? I've used the rings on this one. I've done some nice earthy colours. Again, this one I've just used the solid ones. But on here I have a 1.5 inch circle punch. So I did everything in cream, exactly the same way, but then used a strip of the textured card and just punched out a couple of holes and then stamped in between using the circle stamps, one for each month. So I think that one would do for the chaps, all the different colours, any colour you like, but I thought it was a nice neutral one. And so that's this month's Project Club. I hope that's been of some use to you. So thank you, bye.